So my fellow night shifters might understand me on this one. It's 3 p.m. and I'm just now getting my coffee because on my night off I was awake all night and didn't get to go to sleep until 8 a.m. this morning. So I spent most of the day in bed. And now I'm in the garden at 3 p.m. with the sun shining in my eyes. And I done forgot all about what am I supposed to be doing today. I don't know. I might just have to start over tomorrow. Nah, I ain't wasting the rest of this sunlight. I'm gonna do something in here. We're gonna figure it out together. But I will be gardening in my PJs today, unapologetically. So, sorry, not sorry. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Christina with Christy Lynn Outside, coming to you from central Louisiana, where it is 85 degrees on November 6th. 14 degrees higher than the average temperature for this time of year. I'm already sweating and rethinking my choices here today. But I do have a couple things that need to be done in the garden, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to it before I die of heat stroke in November. So let's get started. A little happy snack to go with my coffee. Ha! So we got a couple days of much needed rain this weekend, and the first thing that I noticed when I walked out here today is that one side of my Seminole pumpkin has decided that it did not like all the rain. So she is shriveled up. And I think probably the only thing I can do for her right now is give her a little food and let her dry out. The other side of her is perfectly perky. So I don't know if maybe it's because the shriveled side of her is in the gravel part of the garden and this one's better rooted in all this mulch, or what, but the other side of her ain't too happy with all the rain, I can tell you that. Second thing I noticed is that this brassica bed is popping, but my collards and cabbage bed that I planted like 2 weeks before is not so much. Let's see if I can. Look how beautiful she looks. She's still working on it though. I'm gonna give her some more food. I don't have any more compost left. I think that might be what she's lacking. But it's still growing. I got some nice little cabbage getting started there. The strawberries are settling in pretty good, but I did notice on the other side and over here, I don't know, because of the sunlight you might not be able to see, but the neighbor's cat got in and dug up a couple plants, so I have to fix that. I don't know whether to call this one an embarrassment or a work of art, but I have to say I do get a little giggle every time I look at it. Some of the radishes have germinated and popped up, but I mean, like I said last time, this is just a mess of marigolds, and eventually I'm just gonna let them go for a little while, but eventually I'm gonna dig them all up and repot them. And I think everybody in my family is getting marigolds for Christmas, I guess. So in one of my stackable planters, I have a couple Santa Fe Grand pepper plants that are finally getting some peppers on them. They didn't really do anything all spring and summer, but now they are covered. And I noticed right here, my little eggplant has a baby eggplant. Maybe I might actually get an eggplant this year. Here's another Santa Fe Grand that didn't do anything all year, and now it's full of peppers. I'm glad I didn't pull it out now. And check out these serrano pepper tops. Absolutely loaded with peppers. Every single one of them. Peppers. Hot peppers. Everywhere. And they're huge. This marigold has lived its best life and successfully killed one of my tomato plants. And now I need to go in and deadhead all these dying flowers so it can continue to wreak its havoc. I can't pull it up though because it's so pretty. And I'm starting to get tomatoes. There's a little Martino's Roma. And several clusters of, well, you can't see them. Several clusters of Principe Borghese. There's another small cluster. Another one there, little one. Another little baby there. There's some more. There and there. So maybe I'll have some ripe tomatoes before the freeze comes, which doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon since we're 85 degrees still. And yeah, I've got a bunch of burgundy bush beans that need to be harvested too. Kale, lettuce and Chinese cabbage, and some more little mustard seedlings. And this is the bed that I'm gonna focus most on today. This is my okra and pepper bed, interspersed with a ton of blue butterfly peas. And I'm gonna start pulling these up and getting this bed ready for onions this month. All right, I brought some tools out with me because the stalks on these okra trees are like trees and they're probably gonna be really difficult to get out. But I'm gonna get started first with harvesting all of these blue butterfly pea flowers to dry for tea. And then I'll take out all of the cages that are in here protecting the peppers. And then I'll start digging up and cutting down everything. I am gonna save some of these pepper plants though and try to overwinter them, but that will be a video for another day. Woo! Oh God! I just made a bee really angry. I didn't even know he was in there. I'm glad he didn't sting me. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, he's mad. Come on, fly away, bud. He doesn't want to leave. Okay, well, okay, you can stay there. Have fun. I won't mess with you. I promise. He's so mad. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Come on. Come on, buddy. There you go. Whew. All right. That was close. Alright, there we are, all cleaned up and ready to amend. And here I ended up with 4 serranos, 1 giant Marconi, and 2 lunchbox peppers to pot up and overwinter, or try to overwinter. And then in here I have a big, well, I say big, a bigger harvest of serrano peppers than normal, and a bunch of blue butterfly pea flowers for tea, and some dried okra for seeds for next year. So I'm sweating to death. The mosquitoes are killing me right now, which shouldn't be a problem in November, but here we are getting bit up by mosquitoes and sweating. So I'm gonna take my little harvest inside, take a shower, and make some dinner. Tonight is gonna be venison chili and venison tamales. So everybody have a great night and keep growing. "14 degrees higher than the average temperature for this time of month, this time of year.